Brazil is world football's best, boasting 5 FIFA World Cup titles, a record that stamps them as the most successful country in the history of the tournament. But what makes Brazil so good at winning the World Cup? Is it their great talent, smart strategies, or something even more deeply connected to their culture? By the end of this video, you will have learned the whole story behind Brazil's success, and an important factor that is usually missed. Keep watching, and if you like videos about interesting sports history like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Now let's see what makes Brazil a very strong football team. Brazil's football journey started long before their first World Cup victory in 1958. Introduced in the late 19th century by Charles Miller, football quickly became more than just a sport in Brazil. It became a part of the national identity. In the early 20th century, football spread through Brazil's working-class communities, where informal games or peladas took root. These street and beach games helped players to become creative, think on their feet, and improve their skills. These qualities would later become important in Brazilian football worldwide. Although Brazil was very enthusiastic about football, the country felt miserable in 1950 when they lost the World Cup final to Uruguay at the Maracanã Stadium in Rio de Janeiro. This moment is still referred to as the Maracanazo. The loss had a strong impact on the country's feelings, but also led to more commitment to the sport. The team improved its strategies, and in 1958, Brazil won their first World Cup in Sweden, showing the world their special, smooth style of playing called Joga Bonito, or the beautiful game. Brazil is different because, from an early age, football becomes a part of life. In many districts, the game is played in the streets by the kids, where skills are developed in style, creativity, and technique. The casual games, known as peladas, train the players to think quickly and invent new plays in such small areas. What then ensues is impressive dribbling and attacking moves when they go abroad. One very important reason that Brazil is so good at football is their talent pipeline. With more than 200 million people, the country is full of future football stars. Clubs such as Flamengo, São Paulo, and Santos have top-notch youth academies who have produced the legends such as Pelé, Zico, Ronaldo, and Neymar. These clubs do not only train them physically, but also impart skills, understanding of the game, and strategy right from a very early age. Brazil makes more top footballers than any other country. For instance, there's Pelé. He played in the World Cup for the first time at only 17 in 1958 and quickly became famous worldwide, helping Brazil win their first title. Pelé's mix of speed, strength, and creativity set the standard for future Brazilian forwards. In the 1960s, Garrincha brought his unique style to the national team, known for his amazing dribbling skills. Then, of course, was Ronaldo, the phenomenon, who scored 2 goals in the final match of World Cup 2002 when Brazil won its 5th World Cup title against Germany. Brazil can do great too, but success is also due to changes in how they play over the years. Early Brazilian teams played very creatively on offense, but were not strong in defense. That was finally fixed during the 1994 World Cup, when Brazil won their 4th title with coach Carlos Alberto Pereira, who used a more practical style. They used hard defense with quick counterattacks and proved that Brazil could learn from combining creativity with intelligent tactics. This happened again in 2002 under the tutors of Luiz Felipe Scolari, whose way of being not only skillful but also disciplined helped them to succeed once more. But Brazil's journey has not always been easy. Brazil was thrashed 7-1 by Germany in the semi-final of the 2014 World Cup held in Brazil. The match was such a miserable experience to go through for Brazil, and they called it the Mineirazo. It is very evident that even the big ones undergo significant moments, but most importantly, what is key to Brazil's success is resilience. Another significant aspect of the football culture in Brazil is bouncing back from big losses. Brazil had finally reached the quarterfinals of the World Cup by 2022, but lost closely against Croatia. Their football story continues through 2024. Brazil's recent run of form in the 2026 World Cup qualifiers has been mixed, with a shocking 1-0 loss to Paraguay. Brazil is still going to qualify for the tournament. The current crop has felt the brunt of past successes, while trying to keep pace with growing tactical demands of the modern game. Manager Dorival Jr. is seeking to improve the team. There were setbacks in Copa America and World Cup qualification from the team. Still, the recent failure cannot undermine the nation's football system. The team promises to upstage most teams during the 2026 World Cup. Brazil wins the most World Cups not only because of their talent, but also because they can change their tactics to stay competitive over time. In the 60s, Pelé was brilliant. In the 90s, they were tactically practical. And in 2002, Ronaldo showed his magic. Brazil has always been able to adapt. This blend of creativity, smart strategies, and strong love for the game keeps Brazil on top in the world of international football. Another very important aspect often overlooked while discussing Brazil's success involves how football impacts national pride and culture. Football in Brazil is much more than just playing a game. It is the social and cultural diversity. This means for Brazil much more than being the best football team in the world. It becomes a country, an opportunity to show its strength, togetherness, and creativity before the world. Every time Brazil wins the World Cup, it does so at historical moments in Brazil's history. The people are usually going through hardships and feel the need for something going right for them. Some conspiracy theories have risen that claim Brazil's triumphs at the World Cup are due to politics or corruption. There is not enough strong evidence, and these theories have proven to be wrong. Success, however, for Brazil will come with the right mix of natural talent and passion for the game, along with good development systems that form quality top players every cycle. Brazil, with their triumph in football, raises questions about culture and excellence in both strength and the ability to change. At least one thing is certain: they will continue to be a power force in world football, inspiring millions of people across the globe with their special way of playing the beautiful game. If you enjoyed this history of Brazil's football, then please subscribe and share the video, as well as subscribe for more detailed stories about the world of sports. Tell us in the comments what you think is the most crucial factor in why Brazil has been so successful in football, and watch for our next video.